Hey guys, Caitlin here from StorySpeak Enterprises, and I thought I'd make a quick video explaining why I stopped offering one-on-one consulting. So one-on-one consulting just means one-on-one, and offering people to pick my brain like per hour, okay? So I'm sharing this video because people have asked me whether or not I do the 1 hour consulting, and I do not. At one point I did. However, the reason I made the Legacy Brand Leader curriculum was because the questions that people brought to me and the issues I saw were all related to not having business fundamentals. And so throughout the years, and this is since like 2014 when I used to offer business one-on-one consulting, I found that once we would get on the phone, and if they weren't part of a program, they were really getting information that was piecemealed, meaning there's such a greater context to learn. And if you're only showing up on the call to talk with someone for 1 hour, you're receiving some insights and clarification, but most likely you're not going to actually finish something in full to see the results you want or get the clarity you want for long term. So I always say it takes more than one conversation, more than one course. It takes more than one conversation or one social media post to understand business and to learn and apply it into what you're doing. So that's why I created modules to educate people in the Legacy Brand Leader curriculum, okay? And that's also why I have the free Legacy Learning Center if you want to learn more about business and operating it in a long-term sense, not just making enough money to leave your full-time job or even get into that next level financially wise. But I'm talking about having a business that will stand the test of time, that will stand different markets, trends, so that it can really create impact with and without you. And so if that is up your alley, then totally check out the free Legacy Learning Center and the Legacy Brand Leader curriculum. And now let me share a little deeper about why I stopped consulting one-on-one, okay, on calls. So the one thing that I felt really needed to be different if I was going to teach business, one thing I really wanted to bring to the table that's different is the ability to teach people how to fish for a lifetime. So if we're showing up and being mentored or being coached and we're hearing it, or even if we're taking a course and we're receiving input from other people's minds, if we're not taking the time to really internalize our own understanding of business and make it our own, what's going to happen is you're going to end up copycatting other people. And there's a lot of consultants that also do this. My ultimate goal is to help you become your best advocate. And so it's really important that you understand what I do, not the same way I do, not even for the same reasons I do. You know, you have your own approach to business, and that's what's great. That's why there's no competition. That's why there's so many opportunities, right? Because no matter what we're selling or what we're doing, there's always someone who's going to do it differently. No two people's minds are alike, and that's beautiful. But there is one thing that doesn't change when we have business, and that is the fundamentals of business. No matter what decade, no matter what product you're selling, no matter what audience you're selling to, there are fundamental principles of business that are the pillars of anyone who wants to have a thriving business, okay? And so often when we go on consulting calls or we're being coached or we're showing up on a course, it's usually labeled as how to XYZ, right? How to get six figures, how to get more calendar leads, you know, really specific and isolated issues that usually are related to more. And because these issues are isolated, when you're on the call, you're most likely focusing on a very tiny point, something very specific and very narrow. And like I said earlier, you're not getting the whole context of something, right? You're looking at the situation from a very narrow perspective, and this is going to limit you in the opportunities you can create for yourself down the road. Now, I am here to help you become an advocate for your business. That is the most important thing for me, so that you can really speak and think as someone who is experienced in making decisions about a business. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe on my YouTube channel. And if you are interested in learning more about how you can take your business to the next level, book a free call with me so we can go over your free legacy pledge map and help you create the impact you are designed for. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you soon.